Welcome to Kansas City. We are in the heart of America. BKFC brought to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. This is where the wheat fields are aplenty. The barbecue is next level. And tonight, the baddest athletes on the planet are here to take over the historic Memorial Hall. Yes, indeed, they are packing in just the same way that they packed in for years in this historic arena. The incredible co-main event, Vincent taking on Doug Coltrane. And then in the main event, Gypsy Lindsey taking on Elvin Brito. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is a historic venue. This is the same place where Ric Flair and Andre the Giant, Kerry Von Erich, Harley Race, they all wrestled in the middle of the ring. This is a place where Led Zeppelin and Patsy Cline and Nirvana all rocked out right here in Memorial Hall. And tonight, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship makes its debut for BKFC Fight Night Kansas City. What an incredible night it's going to be.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship uses the unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, which are being administered this evening by the Kansas Athletic Commission. Punching in the active clinch is allowed. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. First up tonight, a bout in the cruiserweight division. Jesse Pringle versus Devin Schwan. You see our tail of the tape. It is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
Sean, it jumps out the page at you. There's a height advantage for Pringle, but it is the 8-inch reach advantage. He wants to stay long, stay outside, make his opponent pay every time he tries to get close.
Hello, hello, hello! Kansas City! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the historic Memorial Hall. And we welcome everyone to the most exciting combat sport on planet Earth today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BKFC Fight Night Kansas City! We are set for our opening fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the Cruiserweight division, presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears white. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. His official weight, an even 205 pounds. Tonight, he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, here is Devin, the Dapper Scrapper Schwan. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears black. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. His official weight, 201.7 pounds. He holds a combined combat sports record of 10 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, here is Jesse, the Outlaw Pringle. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
The Kansas Athletic Commission uses real-time open scoring, which means that the fighters and their corners will be informed of the 3 judges' official scores after every round. The bell, round number 1. Black trunks for Jesse Pringle, white trunks for Devin Schwan. Immediately to the inside comes Jesse Pringle.
Pringle just went against everything he said. He pushed forward and closed that gap for his opponent.
There's a big left hook, and down goes Jesse Pringle. Here comes the mandatory 8 count from referee Andrew Glenn to Jesse Pringle.
Pringle is not using the reach. He's getting in and making it easy for his opponent. He's got to stay long.
Schwan now from the center circle on the right hand.
That punch hurt Pringle. His legs are wobbly. He needs to clinch. He needs to stay back. He needs to give himself a little bit of a break. His arm is shaking legs right now. He's got to be careful.
Referee Andrew Glenn just told Jesse Pringle, be careful of the clinch. He told Devin Schwan that as well. Don't wrestle in the clinch. There's the clean break from both fighters. You see Pringle cut on his scalp. The left hand. There's the big right uppercut from half tie plum now from Devin Schwan. Schwan on the counter right hand. Big right hand knockdown number 2.
Pringle is legs on ice skates right now. He's got to be very careful.
This fight is over, and victory in his BKFC debut for Schwan.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 4 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Devin, the Dapper Scrapper.
In the bantamweight division, Jacob Akin versus Matt Guymon. Our tale of the tape is presented by OnlyFans.
Sean, the 3-inch reach advantage and height advantage for Guymon is something, but I think it's more the weight difference that shows that Akin didn't make weight. I'm not sure if it was a tough weight cut or he didn't have enough time to train or something, but let's see if that makes a difference in the fight.
Fight fans of Kansas City, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the bantamweight division, presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears denim blue. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, his official weight 135.8 pounds. He holds an undefeated bare-knuckle fighting record at 1-0 and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, here is Matt the Silencer Guymon. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears black and blue. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 142.1 pounds. He is an MMA veteran of 21 fights, and tonight also makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Kansas City, Kansas, here is Jacob, the Rosedale Strangler, and our referee in charge of the action, Nick Behrens.
Jacob Akin told us, I know Matt Guymon is very aggressive. I know he's very game. Jacob Akin said, I believe this will be fight of the night. Both men up to scratch, standing 3 feet apart. Round number 1. Black trunks for Jacob Akin, fighting here in his home city, Kansas City, Kansas. Blue trunks for Wichita, Kansas, Matt Guymon.
Already the body work being displayed by Akin, trying to work that just like he said he would.
A tight striking guard for Jacob Akin. On the counter, there's the jab on the step in from Akin. Good striking guard for Guymon. Overhand right, there's the counter right hand from Matt Guymon. Heavy on the feint, fast jab. Straight 1-2 from Matt Guymon from range. To come forward, switch of stances from Matt Guymon.
You can tell, look at the difference just in styles and stances. Akin hands very tight. Guymon hands out in front, very low.
Smear of blood, corner of Jacob Akin's right eye. Hands low by design for Matt Guymon, trying to bait in Jacob Akin, and you see that very high, tight, disciplined striking guard of Akin. Staying on the outside, long jab again from Guymon.
Guymon feels like he has the superior hand speed and just a technical ability to keep his hands low. He can still land those hard shots.
Excellent head movement from Akin, but then took the left hook on the exit.
Akin is having trouble getting inside to land those body shots he talks about.
Smear of blood now under Matt Guymon's right eye. 40 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this bantamweight fight. There's the left hand getting through from Akin. Double jab from Guymon, jab right back from Akin. And turning over that right hand.
Guymon very accurate with his shots, and a lot of clean punches.
20 seconds remaining, round number 1. Naked right hand thrown by Matt Guymon. Looking to counter with the right cross. 1-2 again for Matt Guymon. Hook getting through. There's the up jab and the left hook from Guymon. That was clever. Rolling his right fist, Matt Guymon, a bit of playfulness. There's the jab again. The bell, that ends round number 1.
Everybody, there's no surprise. Everybody there had Guymon win that round.
Round number 2. There's the left hook.
There's some body work.
And from Akin, to the jab goes Guymon on the long jab. And switching stances once more. Back to orthodox from southpaw.
Akin has to work on throwing first. He can't wait to counter.
To the body from Akin, back to the jab. Stepping in, looking for the hard angle, swinging a miss on the hook from Jacob Akin, and time called by referee Nick Behrens.
Didn't look intentional, maybe they got blocked. Indians going, but
very rare low blow in BKFC. Guymon had 5 minutes to recover. He took less than 5 seconds. Time in. Now 80 seconds remaining, round number 2. Right uppercut getting through from Akin. Back to the jab goes Guymon. See, he switched stances again in southpaw, and a switch right back on cue to orthodox for Guymon. Left hook getting through. Now walk down pressure from Matt Guymon. To the body.
Akin has to start leading this dance, pushing off, getting inside. He can't just wait and try and counter the entire time. He's getting hit too often.
50 seconds remaining, round number 2. Effective jab again from Matt Guymon, and the jab once more. Double jab right back from Akin, not fully getting through. And you see the head movement from Jacob Akin.
Good head movement for Akin, but he got to fire back after the head movement. He's doing all the hard work. He's not getting the payoff.
Head movement again on display from Akin, but coming forward into the pocket is Matt Guymon. And again on the jab. 25 seconds remaining, round 2. Hard jab from Guymon again. To the sternum from Akin. The front shoulder now for Guymon. He's been using an open-chested stance. He's still staying with high, tight striking guard that he has utilized since the beginning of this fight, but Guymon continuing to try to jab through that guard. There's a jab from Akin. Feint step, the bell. Next stop, round 3. Matt Guymon switching stances back and forth, has been throwing effective jabs from both the southpaw and the orthodox stance. We start round number 3 in orthodox. Up with the left hook, but not throwing Matt Guymon.
Guymon just leading the dance. He decides when the fight happens to be. That's why he's going to fight.
2 from Akin.
I like it when Akin comes forward.
Body work to start round number 3 from Jacob Akin, and we saw from him in rounds 1 and 2.
So there's a dodge, but he has to pull the trigger after immediately after.
Number right hand not fully getting through. Jacob Akin noticeably trying to turn up the temperature here in round number 3. Seconds remaining in the 3rd round. Back to the jab goes Matt Guymon. And the left hook from Akin. The jab from Guymon. The naked right hand. And forward again on the flurry.
That's what you cannot do. What Akin is trying to block like this is a boxing match, like you have gloves. There is no gloves.
Jab again from Matt Guymon.
It takes a lot of time to untrain your brain. If you train for so long one style, that's what makes it difficult for a lot of people trying to come to win.
Such a fluidity in the switch of stances on display to this point of the fight, Chris, for Matt Guymon. He's effectively jabbing for both stances.
But he's just out there not throwing hard, just trying to touch his opponent.
2 just off the mark from Akin, but it took Guymon off his striking line. Guymon resets in the center circle with the left hook. Big mouse under the left eye of Jacob Akin. They're clinching this fight. There's the separation from Nick Behrens. Getting late here in round number 3. The fighter's throwing a check left hook on cue. The jab from Akin. Akin still moving his head. The left hook couldn't fully find it. Switch of stances again for Guymon. The bell as we enter round number 4. Here's a medical timeout from referee Nick Behrens. 3-0, 2-1, 2-1.
Significant slowing on that left side.
We see that as do the fighters and reporters between the rounds. A medical stoppage. This fight is over, and victory in his BKFC debut for Matt Guymon.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Nick Behrens, calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Matt the Silencer Guymon.
To the heavyweight division we go. John Orr versus Anthony Garrett.
The big fella, Schwan, 6'5", 3-inch height advantage for Garrett, as well as a 5-inch reach advantage. He knows Orr has power. He has to get inside, land those power shots. It's up to Garrett to keep him away.
Introducing to you first, Fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears white and black. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall. His official weight, 263.1 pounds. He is an MMA veteran of 16 fights and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Kansas City, Kansas, here is Anthony, the Warrior of Christ, Garrett. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. His official weight, 255.8 pounds. He is also an MMA veteran of 13 fights and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, here is Big John R. And our referee in charge of the action, Zach Tybris.
Anthony Garrett told us, I have to be patient with my power punches. I cannot force the knockout. Round number 1. Black trunks for John Orr, white trunks for Anthony Garrett. These are two very powerful heavyweights. To the inside, on the left hand, and down goes John Orr.
Heavy-handed guys, that didn't take long. Already.
A lightning strike win for Anthony Garrett. Victory in his bare knuckle fighting championship debut.
And Orr seems confused, can't figure out exactly what happened. When you have two big heavyweights showing, all it takes is one shot. Garrett landed it. And you can just see the disappointment in Orr's face. That was one good right hand. The uppercut finished the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Zach Tybris, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 16 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Anthony, the Warrior of Christ, Garrett.
In the women's flyweight division, Carla Alvarez versus Charlene Gellner. You see our tale of the tape. It is presented by Fubo TV.
Alvarez possessing a 3-inch height advantage, as well as a 5-inch reach advantage. Fist size a little bit big, but Alvarez really wants to utilize that reach. Gellner's got to get inside with head movement, push off that back foot, something, but Alvarez has got to make her pay for trying to do so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the women's flyweight division, presented to you by Fubo TV. Watch live sports and TV without cable, including BKFC on Fubo TV. Start your 7-day free trial at FuboTV.com. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she wears white and black. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall. Her official weight, 120.2 pounds. She holds an MMA record of 5 fights and tonight makes her BKFC debut. Fighting out of Dublin, California, here is Charlene Pitbull Gellner. And across the ring, her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight she wears black. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. Her official weight, 123.7 pounds. She holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. Here is Carla, God's Child, Alvarez. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Carla Alvarez told us, as my opponent Charlene Gellner will throw wide punches, I will throw straight punches. Round number 1. Black trunks for Carla Alvarez, white trunks for Charlene Gellner. Wide open start, there's the right hand getting through from Alvarez. Then the left hand to right hand, half tie club snatched by Charlene Gellner.
Both girls have gotten rocked already. Let's see how they react.
Andrew Glenn, soft warning to Alvarez, telling her break when I say break. There's the jab from Gellner. Right hand, now the jab from Alvarez trying to come forward. Jab right back from Gellner in the southpaw. There's the two. Hard rear left hand again, and the right hand on the turn from Gellner. That was clever. Half-tie plum now snatched by Carla Alvarez. 1:20 remaining round number one. To the clinch with refereeing from Andrew Glenn letting this play out. There's the left hand through from Gellner.
Alvarez has taken way too many shots.
Grab again from Gellner. Big shots now on the volume. Heavy that left hand getting through from Gellner. Gellner from the mid-range to the body. Counter on the right hand to the head from Carla Alvarez. Gellner to the head with the right hand.
Gellner's also good with the body. Sometimes that's working very well.
Gellner from the mid-range. Big mouse is now formed under the left eye of Carla Alvarez. Quick separation from Andrew Glenn. Glenn telling Alvarez, you can't open palm the face of your opponent. No face wash legally. See the swelling under the left eye of Charlene Gellner. Gellner landing again, flush to the face with the right hand. And the left hand on the turn. 30 seconds remaining round one.
That straight two followed by the hook of Gellner that's doing a lot of damage.
Straight 1-2 again. The 1-2-2 backs off Carla Alvarez against the ring ropes left hook. Outstanding round number one. Carla Alvarez, Charlene Gellner at 125 pounds. Gellner forward once more. Into the mid-range, left hand. High tight striking guard from Alvarez. Another onslaught of punches from Charlene Gellner. Big shots, close look now from referee Andrew Glenn. There's the bell. That is the end of round number one. Massive swelling around Carla Alvarez's left eye as we start this second round. You see the mouse under the left eye of Charlene Gellner. On the right hand.
And if I'm Gellner, I'm continuing to try to throw that right hook.
There's the right hand getting through from Alvarez, then a counter right hand from Gellner. And they're circling out to the mid-range. Little movement from Alvarez, trying to turn over the overhand right. Not there for Alvarez, but momentarily took Gellner off her striking line. 1:25 remaining round two. The head movement of Gellner in the mid-range right hand.
And she's able to push off that back foot, come forward, close that gap, she's able to land combos.
The left hook, big right hand. Gellner turned that over. Big exhale and a back step from Carla Alvarez. Right hook from Charlene Gellner. 60 seconds remaining round two. This is a phenomenal fight to this point. Double jab entry to the body goes Gellner. Clever and creative counter right hand from Alvarez. Countering right back is Charlene Gellner. Gellner again, Chris, coming to the mid-range.
Alvarez having trouble landing that straight right. She needs to step outside that left lead foot. Throw that right down the pipe.
Double underhooks, draws the separation from Andrew Glenn. Gellner again immediately to the mid-range on the restart. See the backward steps, the lateral movement from Carla Alvarez. Body, head, Charlene Gellner. Gellner again off the one, working off of the jab from southpaw. There's the 1-2. The lateral movement, the back step from Carla Alvarez. Final seconds of the second round. Big jab from Alvarez as she stepped forward. To the clinch. Stop round three. Call of knuckle up from referee Andrew Glenn as we start round number three. It's the right hook. Alvarez trying to time the entry of Charlene Gellner. The jab from Alvarez. Continuing to hold the mid-range press and then doing that, stepping forward from the mid-range.
When Gellner throws those combinations, she has a lot of success. Can't throw one punch at a time.
Overhand right from Gellner. You see the backwards movement, the lateral movement of Carla Alvarez. The fighters definitely have power. This is the women's 125-pound division. The mid-range is a left hand, right hook off the mark from Alvarez on the exit. Again, immediately right back to the mid-range goes Charlene Gellner. Punches from Alvarez. Gellner resetting off the jab. Hooked in from Charlene Gellner. Didn't land, but moved Carla Alvarez. Alvarez now coming forward, trying to snatch the half-tie plug. Big right hand down from Carla Alvarez into the clinch. 50 seconds remaining, round 3.
Great job for Alvarez. He has the size. It looks like a little bit of a strength. He needs to get inside and use that tight clinch.
Alvarez just missing with the 1-2. 1-2 right back from Charlie Gellner. Gellner, there's the up jab from southpaw. Good right hand out there from Alvarez. Hook from Gellner. Forward again to the mid-range. Almost an illegal back fist from Alvarez. That was an intentional, more of a flail.
Trying to get her opponent off of when Gellner continues to push forward. She's done so well pushing her opponent back.
Left hand's on the inside. Alvarez trying to walk through those punches into the mid-range. Overhand right from Charlie Gellner. The 10-second clap. Forward again comes Charlie Gellner. Along the corner cushion, Alvarez. Into the clinch. The bell. We're through 3 rounds. And a medical timeout called by referee Andrew Glenn. Love from the Kansas Athletic Commission on the assessment. Dr. Avila has told Andrew Glenn to stop this fight, and that is the win for Charlene Gellner.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Charlene Pitbull Gellner.
In the featherweight division, Justin Martinez versus Blaine Warbritton. You see the numbers. They are presented by 7-Sip Coffee.
And Sean, I feel like this has been the theme of the night. Warbritton with a huge height advantage, 8 inches, but also a 10.5-inch reach advantage. That's huge. Martinez has to push off that back foot, get inside. Warbritton's got to make him pay each time he tries to get close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division, presented to you by Savage Sip Coffee. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, his official weight 145.9 pounds. He holds an undefeated bare knuckle fighting record at 1-0, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Topeka, Kansas, here is Blaine, the North Topeka bad boy, Warbritton. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, his official weight an even 145 pounds. Tonight, he toes the line for the 5th time. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, here is Justin Martinez. And our referee in charge of the action, Nick Behrens.
Justin Martinez told us constant pressure is my key to victory. I cannot allow Blaine Warbritton to establish his jab from range. Both fighters toting the line up to scratch. The call of knuckle up for referee Nick Behrens in round number 1. Multicolored trunks for Justin Martinez, black trunks for Blaine Warbritton. Goes immediately to the jab, and the outside one to Justin Warbritton. Jab, it's just to move Martinez. Overhand right out there for Martinez. Finger wagging reply from Blaine Warbritton. Triple jab from Warbritton. To the inside comes Justin Martinez, exactly now where he wants to be. The separation from Nick Behrens.
So Warbritton was the one who grabbed the clincher. He doesn't want to let his opponent get inside and do any damage.
Jabbed in the hook, the right hand.
This is where Warbritton wants to stay the entire time, in his range and out of Martinez's.
Overhand right, Warbritton turned it over. Good elusiveness from Martinez. Martinez again to the inside. Martinez heavy to the body, again a separation from Behrens.
Spots, guys. Knuckle up.
So these guys had to be separated at the weigh-in. There's truly some bad blood.
1-2 just off the mark from Warbritton. With fighters finding angles, showcasing creativity here in round number 1 with 55 seconds remaining in this first round.
And Martinez, every time he tries to get into his position where he can throw those body shots, Warbritton's doing a good job of tying him up.
Warbritton on the right hand. Lefts to the body now for Justin Martinez. Body head. Heavy on the clinch. Warbritton putting Martinez's back against the ring ropes. That draws the separation from Barrett. Telling both fighters, listen to me.
Martinez doing everything he can in those times to land shots.
1-1-2 from Warbritton. Make it 2 to the inside. Counter on the right hand. Heavy into the clinch comes Martinez. Double overhooks from Warbritton. And the separation from Nick Barrett. Second clack late here in round number 1 of this featherweight bout. There's the hook to the body, right hook just off the mark to the head from Martinez. Warbritton forward again. Round number 2. Back step and the forward step for Justin Martinez to start the second round. Heavy hooks to the body from Martinez. The overhook snatched by Warbritton to get the separation. Smart defensive clinch from Warbritton.
Warbritton's got to start landing more jabs, staying outside and making his opponent pay for coming forward. Uppercuts would be perfect.
Warbritton from range on the 1-2s. Warbritton continuing to work off the jab. Martinez continuing to look for the body hook. Big right hand, and down goes Blaine Warbritton.
Just one of those wild overhand rights. That's all it takes. You land that clean against the flow of the fight.
The mandatory 8 count. Given the Blaine Warbritton by referee Nick Barrett.
Warbritton is trying to get the feeling back in those legs. They're a little wobbly, but he's bouncing.
Spear of blood across the face of Justin Martinez.
Martinez has got to come forward with another one of those bombs. Throw that overhand right. Try to get inside.
Fairly muted from Martinez since the knockdown of Warbritton. On his back foot. 1-2 from Warbritton off the mark.
Wait for that jab and then come over the top of the right hand.
There's the jab from Martinez. Warbritton back to the 1-2, Chris.
That's where the head movement comes in. You dodge that jab and then you come back overhand with that right hand.
To the body, the turn from Warbritton on the right hand. Counter left hand, left hook again from Justin Martinez. 30 seconds remaining, round 2. Over to the body goes Justin Martinez. To the head with the double jab goes Blaine Warbritton. 20 seconds remaining in the second round. Left hook getting through from Martinez.
Martinez going to be careful with those hands down.
Double jab again. There's the entry. Draws the separation from Nick Barrett. Final seconds of the second round. There is the bell. Number 3, immediately to the jab in the rear right hand goes Blaine Warbritton to start the third round.
Martinez got to push off that back foot, get inside, and try to throw some overhands or some body shot. Not going to out-jab your opponent.
Good jab, entry to the inside, overhand right from Martinez. Overhand left not there from Justin Martinez. It's a long piston-like jab from Blaine Warbritton.
Martinez has to know that is coming. Avoid one, use head movement, throw that overhand.
Good entry again from Justin Martinez. You see the defensive overhook, now double overs from Blaine Warbritton. That's the separation from Nick Barrett.
You see both these guys throwing almost the exact same amount of punches. Maybe a better percentage for Martinez.
Huge left hook from Justin Martinez.
Mouthpiece knocked out.
Mouthpiece knocked actually into the crowd, thrown back into the ring. Cutman Harley Riddle momentarily delayed. Now right back to it with 55 seconds remaining, round 3. Another left hand getting through from Justin Martinez. Martinez went for a third, just missed that left hook. Somewhere between a left hook and an overhand left from Justin Martinez, punching up at the 5'10" Blaine Warbritton.
It's that height difference. I talk about it a lot. I don't think the height is really an advantage. It's that guy who has the shoulder guy go over the top of that punch and land. It's dangerous.
Warbritton holding his own stomach, telling Martinez, keep throwing to the body. It's not affecting me.
When people say that, that usually means it is bothering you.
A long jab from Warbritton. Martinez again on the entry with the left hand. There's that defensive overhook, snatched by Blaine Warbritton. Martinez on the outside, looking to explode back in. Final seconds of the third round. Again, the jab. There's the left hand. There's the explosion in from Justin Martinez. And the defensive overhook from Blaine Warbritton. Warbritton forward again. We are through 3 rounds. Fifth BKFC bout for Justin Martinez. The first for Warbritton, who enters 1-0 in the sport of bare knuckle. Start round number 4, there's the right hand. One knockdown to this point in the fight. Martinez dropping Warbritton in round number 2.
Warbritton landing a little bit, but it's Martinez with those overhands is doing the damage.
Heavy to the body now in the clinch. Guillotine position from Warbritton gets the separation from Barons. Hopefully the entries, Chris, and then the defensive clinches from Warbritton to maintain space.
You can see Warbritton right there tried to throw the uppercut. He knows that's a punch he needs to land as his opponent comes in, but it's easier said than done.
Slight swelling outside of Warbritton's right eye. Heavy to the body again with the hook goes Martinez. Shift stances from Warbritton, resetting overhand right from Justin Martinez. Big jab again. Was the uppercut on the entry. Warbritton tried to time the rush of Justin Martinez with that rear right uppercut. 1 minute remaining, round number 4.
You can do the uppercut, you can also do some little rock back. As it comes in, just take a step back. That makes that right hand land clean as well.
Forward pressure again from Justin Martinez. Again on cue, the defensive clinch from Warbritton. And that's fair play to Warbritton. He does not want to clinch. He's smartly defensively clinching.
Yeah, he's not trying to use it offensively. He wants to get back to where he belongs. He wants to stay long. He wants to stay in a position where he can hit and his opponent can't hit him.
Left hook, right hand from Justin Martinez. Martinez, a big left hand again on the entry. And you see the double overs from Warbritton.
Let's go.
20 seconds remaining, round 4. 1-1-2 from Warbritton. Martinez tried to time that left hook, found the right shoulder instead of Warbritton. And you see the wide entry punches of Martinez trying to explode in continually from the outside. It's high and tight for Martinez on the forward step of Warbritton. Medical timeout called by referee Nick Barons. Again, Dr. Avila from the Kansas Athletic Commission along with Dr. Bone. Issue obviously the left eye of Justin Martinez.
Sure how this is going. I think she's asking if he wants to fight. Oh no.
This fight has been stopped. Here come the boos and the victory for Warbritton.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Nick Barons, calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 4. For your winner by TKO, Blaine, the North Topeka bad boy, Warbritton.
165-pounders for you now. Our tale of the tape is presented by Rasha for Duran Carlis versus Eduardo Peralta.
Sean, you can see both these guys very strong, very compact for this weight class. Only 1 inch height difference for Peralta at 5'6", but a few inch reach advantage. Not big, but these guys are very evenly matched. They look very similar when you see them next to each other. This should be a fantastic, powerful fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division, presented to you by Russia. Upgrade to champion mindset with Russia. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 164.7 pounds. Tonight, he toes the line for the 4th time. Fighting out of Dodge City, Kansas, by way of Guerrero, Mexico. Here is Eduardo Peralta. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears tan. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. His official weight, 165.8 pounds. He is an MMA veteran of 18 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Kansas City, Kansas. Here is Duran, the Pharaoh Carlis. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Eduardo Peralta said, I believe Carlis will keep throwing big. If we go to round number 3, I think Carlis will have punched himself out. The start of this fight, round number 1. Brown trunks for Carlis, black trunks for Eduardo Peralta. Should start for both fighters. First stance, Peralta, southpaw stance of Carlis. Big swings from both men on the reset. Here's the entry from Carlis, overhand right. Heavy pressure to the inside, the counter right hand. We'll see how that's ruled by referee Andrew Glenn. Ruled as a slip right back to it.
You can only tell something how powerful both these fighters are.
Now that's ruled as a slip by Andrew Glenn.
But these guys are definitely going for the knockout.
Andrew Glenn just told both fighters, watch the push. There's a big left hook. Overhand right and down goes Eduardo Peralta.
Peralta took a massive shot. He's going to have to be careful. His legs are still hurt, still wobbly. He's going to have to do some clinch work, get on his bike, move around. He can't sit there and trade punches at this point. It's going to be a big mistake.
Carlis coming forward, but caught on the counter right hand as he missed with the entry overhand right. Off the canvas now, heavy front shoulder for Eduardo Peralta. There's the overhook and the separation from Andrew Glenn.
Good job for Peralta by tying that up. He needs to do that one more time, I believe. He's got to be careful.
Carlis coming forward again. The duck under the right hand, counter left hand again from Eduardo Peralta.
And these guys are both going, swinging for the fences. Whoever gets out of this round, if they get out of this round.
There's the left hand on the counter. Peralta is down. And we'll see how this is ruled by Andrew Glenn. It's ruled as a knockdown. Now Glenn was saying that Carlis was going to be knocked down. It was supported by the ring ropes.
He was accurate in that assessment. He was laying against the ropes. That was a wild flurry right there.
One knockdown apiece. You just heard the 10-second clock. Final seconds, round number 1. Thought this would be a fun fight. This is a really fun fight. So in essence, the knockdowns cancel each other out. And the 3 Kansas judges seeing a 10-9 across the board. Number 2.
So you can see the pace has slowed a little bit, slowed down. As they're settling in, they're still looking to land that one punch.
Carlis loading up with the right hand. There's the entry right hand. Into the clinch, Eduardo Peralta. Good turnout from Carlis. Peralta staying on the outside. 30 remaining round 2. Fighters down in the center circle. Double naked right hand from Peralta. See that head movement of Carlis. Looking for the entry. This is with the overhand right back from Peralta. Didn't fully land. Overhand right again, there's the counter. We'll see how that's ruled. Knockdown number 2 is the ruling by referee Andrew Glenn. Here comes the mandatory 8 count now to Carlis.
I feel like Carlis was just off balance in that situation. He did get hit. I'm not saying it was incorrect. I don't think he did much damage in that situation.
Slight long count. Peralta stepping into the gap. He has to stay in a neutral position of the ring or the count breaks off. Right back to it. 2-1 now in favor of knockdowns for Eduardo Peralta. 2 consecutive knockdowns reported by Peralta. Big right hand, make that knockdown number 3.
And you can see the experience right now of Peralta starting to take over. Both guys a little bit tired, but Peralta's able to deal with it more. He's been in here in BKFC a few times.
Just a smoke on the face of Carlis. Referee Andrew Glenn most definitely wants to continue. Peralta now in and out. Final seconds, round number 2. Overhand right from Carlis off the mark. Peralta to the body, there's the left hook, and that is the 4th knockdown of Carlis in this fight.
I think it was that body shot. We always talk about it. Body work in BKFC is king. Not getting up.
The count of 10 and the cut from behind victory for Eduardo Peralta.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, reaches the count of 10 at 1 minute 59 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by KO, Eduardo Peralta.
In the heavyweight division, J.W. Kaiser versus Mikey Fournier. Our tale of the tape is presented by Grunt Style Apparel.
Schwan, both guys 5'11". Fournier does have a 4-inch reach advantage. Kaiser, bigger fist. Let's see if that can make a difference. More surface here to land those big bombs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Presented to you by Grunt Style Apparel, America's patriotic apparel leader. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, his official weight 253.6 pounds. Tonight he steps into the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 3. Fighting out of Wheelersburg, Ohio, here is Mikey, the American Gangster Fournier. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 244.7 pounds. He holds a combined combat sports record of 14 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Leavenworth, Kansas, here is J.W. Mad Cannons Kaiser. And our referee in charge of the action, Nick Behrens.
Mikey Fournier told us as J.W. Kaiser is throwing overhands with power, I'm going to keep landing in that gap. Round number 1, rapid fire start off from scratch for J.W. Kaiser takes the right hand, and there is the knockdown.
Caught him coming in just like he predicted. Land that right as your opponent comes in. Fournier is fired up.
Black and gold trunks from Mikey Fournier. Black trunks for J.W. Kaiser off the canvas. There's the left hand from Fournier. Left hand again. Kaiser coming forward once more, trying to walk through those punches. To the body. Side headlock draws the separation from Nick Behrens. Kaiser literally running now into the clinch.
That might be because he doesn't want to get clipped again. He's got to make sure he doesn't get hit early.
Chest to chest goes Mikey Fournier. Separation again from Nick Behrens. Gathering forward. That was almost an illegal back fist from J.W. Kaiser on the entry.
And this is an exhausting, tiring style. That might be the game plan of Kaiser. Wear his opponent down so he doesn't have the arm strength.
Wicked right hand on the entry from Kaiser. Heavy again to the clinch. Behrens trying to be patient with the active clinch. Out of patience, there's the separation. Kaiser again coming forward, feinted, moved back. J.W. Kaiser now waving Mikey Fournier forward. 5 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this heavyweight fight. 1-2 from Kaiser. You can see he's talking to Fournier. Driving pressure, big right hands out from J.W. Kaiser. On the left hand, the right hand. Looking to counter with his back against the ring ropes, Mikey Fournier. Big shots coming in. Half-time plum snatched by J.W. Kaiser.
Mouthpiece out for Kaiser. One little punch, that did the damage. Oh, Fournier is cut bad. You might want to try and hurry up and get the knockout. He's over.
Huge naked overhand right. You see the cut. It's in the brow of Mikey Fournier above his right eye. Fournier talking to Kaiser. Kaiser talking to Fournier as Kaiser lands the left hand.
Fournier needs to try and get this fight over. That might be stop doing that cut.
Kaiser naked overhand right just before the bell that ends. Round number 1. Mouthpiece check to both men from referee Nick Behrens. Both fighters up to scratch the start of this second round. Long jab from J.W. Kaiser. Fournier looking for the entry off the left hook. Left hand, that turned Kaiser, another left hand. Fournier now stepping forward. Here's big uppercuts in reply from J.W. Kaiser from the half thigh plug. More big shots.
He needs to take a knee. He needs to take a knee.
Nick Behrens is not stopping this fight.
He was pulling the hair.
Time.
He was pulling the hair. That's what the referee is saying.
There was a mini eruption from this very pro J.W. Kaiser crowd here in Kansas City, thinking that Behrens had ended this fight and giving Kaiser the win.
You can see that left hand grabbing the hair. That's clear.
Somewhere Alfredo Angulo was wincing, Chris.
He said, that's what you're supposed to do. Stop the fight when that happens.
And there is a 1 point
wow,
deduction.
2 points. 2 points.
being issued to J.W. Kaiser, so he was dropped in round number 1. That's 10-8 across the board, and now a 2-point deduction for the hair pull issued to J.W. Kaiser by referee Nick Behrens.
Fournier, he just has to make it through.
Time in, right back to it.
Fournier has got to make it through. He can't continue to take those shots and get cut more.
See the stream of blood pouring down the right eye of Mikey Fournier as he takes that right hand from J.W. Kaiser. Really full-time plumb there snatched by Fournier. Left hand from Kaiser.
Stop, gentlemen. Let's break.
Separation from Nick Behrens.
Still a lot of time left in this fight.
Leaping left hook from J.W. Kaiser. Now the right hand that turns Mikey Fournier.
Both fighters look exhausted. Look at hands on his hips for Kaiser. Fournier, if he steps on the gas, he should be able to win this fight.
Fournier on the right hand.
I mean, Kaiser just looks dead to the world at this point. Fournier needs to step on the gas at this point.
Right hand from J.W. Kaiser coming forward off the left hook. Chest to chest once more. Right hands to the body from Kaiser. 35 seconds remaining round 2.
Oh, man, jeez. This is crazy.
Leaping forward with the right hand. From hands on hips to the right hand to the entry of J.W. Kaiser.
Fournier, he's got to start fighting or he's going to lose.
Right hand again. Kaiser literally leaping in with these right hands. Down to the canvas goes Mikey Fournier.
They called a fight. No, they called a knockdown. He says he can't see the fight's over, Sean.
10-second clock. Behrens stops this fight. And the win in his BKFC debut and final bout as a professional combat sports athlete for J.W. Kaiser.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Nick Behrens, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 56 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by TKO, J.W. Kaiser.
Feature fight time at 155 pounds. Ira Johnson versus Tyler Jones. Our tale of the tape is presented by Forged Irish Stout.
And even though it's only a 3-inch height advantage for Tyler Jones, significant 7-inch reach advantage. Tyler Jones is tall and long for this weight class, wants to stay outside. Ira Johnson's a good boxer, but he has to get inside if he wants to land hard shots.
We are now set for our feature fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Presented to you by the world's creamiest stout, Forged Irish Stout. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, 155.6 pounds. He holds a combined combat sports record of 20 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Quincy, Illinois, by way of Boonville, Arkansas. Here is Tyler Beowulf Jones. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears black, red, and white. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 152.8 pounds. He holds a pro boxing record of 2 victories opposite 2 defeats, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, here is Ira Johnson. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Tyler Jones told us, I have to stay long off of 1-2s, and I have to get Ira Johnson to move backwards. Sporting touch of hands, round number 1, right off of scratch, and that's ruled a slip by referee Andrew Glenn. Red and black trunks for Ira Johnson, black trunks for Tyler Jones. And into the inside goes Tyler Jones to the body. Overhand right from Johnson. Jones relentless to the body. Clever turn by Ira Johnson out to the body.
And this is where Jones has the advantage. Inside, dirty fighting. Johnson cannot be used to this.
Big body shots on the inside from Ira Johnson, chest to chest.
Sean, it's not only the punches that is different, but that pace, and it wears out of boxers. They're not used to this kind of MMA style fight.
Making overhand right. Big miss from Ira Johnson. Now resetting, coming forward off the jab into the clinch. Short left to the head from Tyler Jones. Jones now receiving a soft warning from Andrew Glenn. Punches illegally to the back of Ira Johnson's head. Johnson on his back foot on the level change again. Overhand left misses from Ira Johnson to the inside. Big to the body goes Tyler Jones with that right hand.
Jones doing a good job of staying in his range, making this a close fight.
Short left hand, another left hand from Tyler Jones. Exploding forward again, Ira Johnson, outside then inside. Big swelling now under the left eye of Ira Johnson. 35 seconds remaining, round one. Double jab on the entry, again to the body. Left hands, right hands goes Tyler Jones. Right hands to the body goes Ira Johnson. On the right hand, now in the mid-range. Big shot, rearing back the right hand and landing from Tyler Jones. Walking through it, Ira Johnson to the body. Now the reset, right hand again from Jones. Left hand getting through once more from Jones.
That one bothered the eye of Johnson. His left eye is doing something he doesn't like. He can't see out of it very well.
Swings to the bell. Touch of hands. Great sportsmanship. Both fighters up to scratch. Round number two. Forward step off of scratch to start the second round for Tyler Jones as the right hand in the turn from Ira Johnson.
And this is a better area for Johnson. Stay outside.
Flurry again to the inside from Tyler Jones. Half tie plum now. Counter right hand from Johnson. Big to the body goes Jones. Johnson to the head. Left hook to the head from Tyler Jones. And down goes Ira Johnson.
Johnson still fighting the game plan of Tyler Jones. He cannot do that. He's got to tie up inside, stay outside, stay on that bike, move.
We'll see how hard now Tyler Jones goes for the finish here in round number two. First the sportsmanship, now the right hand from Tyler Jones.
Break. Step back. Watch the headlock, Joe.
Andrew Glenn saying, watch the headlock to Ira Johnson. There's the right hand, counter left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand, the big flurry, but firing with his back against the ropes, Ira Johnson. Both fighters continuing to land.
They both landed hard shots. This Tyler Jones has that more MMA style, that gritty, toughy, I'm going to be tough for the new style.
Again to the body goes Tyler Jones from the pocket. This is the area that Ira Johnson told us in our fighter meeting he trained extensively for, negating the clinch, but from the half tie plum in the clinch goes Tyler Jones. Johnson to the body. There's the left hand, right hand again getting through from Tyler Jones. Jones on the left hand. More big shots to the head.
Just constant pressure.
The end could be near. Referee Andrew Glenn taking a really close look. Knockdown number two.
Let's see how hard Jones tries to end this fight.
10-second clock as Ira Johnson tells Andrew Glenn he wants to continue. We will continue. Right hand, left hand from Tyler Jones. Trying to finish here, closing stages of the second round. There's the bell. We will move to round three. Jam-packed crowd, phenomenal energy here at Memorial Hall in Kansas City.
And you love the fact that the fans, they get mad every time they go see the doctor.
Doctors Avila and Bohm have been booed quite a bit tonight. Here's the medical timeout. Here's the medical clearance from Dr. Avila, and here's the big ovation now. As we will have round number three. The column knuckle up with emphasis from Andrew Glenn. And punches with emphasis from both fighters off of scratch as we start the third round. Ira Johnson versus Tyler Jones. BKFC debut for both fighters. Right hand, another right hand getting through from Jones. And the left hand. Ira Johnson has taken some massive punches to the head. Down twice in round number two, but he is still very much in this fight. Against the corner cushion, right hand. Again to the pocket goes Tyler Jones.
Just really impressed. Tyler Jones has taken massive shots as well, but it doesn't seem to face it at all.
Johnson trying to counter with his back against the ropes. You see the onslaught. Now to the body goes Tyler Jones. Again, a close look from referee Andrew Glenn. Unfettered shots now from Tyler Jones.
Tyler Jones almost has a Nick or Nate Diaz style, just throwing a lot of punches, nothing with too much power.
On the right hand, the left hand, that's the third knockdown.
That left eye is a huge problem for Jackson. He cannot, I'm not sure if he can see out of that. Nope, that's all.
Andrew Glenn ends this fight, and that is a phenomenal BKFC debut for Tyler Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 6 seconds into round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Tyler Jones.
We roll on from BKFC Fight Night, Kansas City. And to our co-main event of the evening we go. In the middleweight division, Zeb Vincent versus Doug Coltrane. Our tale of the tape is presented by OnlyFans.
Both guys tall, 6 foot, that's 6'1", but it's just that 4-inch reach advantage Coltrane has. He wants to stay outside and land those power shots. Vincent has to get inside. He does so by volume, but you have to get inside for that volume. Coltrane cannot let him move in close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the co-main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears purple and black. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 175.7 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 3 victories opposite a single defeat. He is a former world middleweight title challenger, fighting out of Smithfield, North Carolina. Here is Doug ColdRed Coltrane. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and white. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, 175.6 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 2 victories opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Kansas City, Kansas, here is Zeb CWB Vincent. And our referee in charge of the action, Nick Behrens.
Doug Coltrane told us, if this is an inside fight, then I have to be extremely physical on the inside.
I think there's a battle between power versus volume.
Round number 1. Splitting forward off of scratch, Zeb Vincent. He's in the white and black trunks, purple trunks for Doug Coltrane. Coltrane long on the jab. Heavy to the inside again. On the underhook comes Zeb Vincent.
Wearing his opponent down, that's a game plan.
Separation from Nick Behrens. Overhand left, there's the counter right hand on the pull from Coltrane. Long jab from Zeb Vincent. Long jab right back from Doug Coltrane.
It's going to be that left hand of Coltrane that's going to have to do the damage.
Right hand from Coltrane. It's the side headlock position. Good turn now from Zeb Vincent. That was clever. Vincent forward again, lands the left hand and the right hand.
And Vincent just all over his opponent, continue to overwhelm him with volume.
Separation again from Nick Behrens. Coltrane, lead left hook, definitely blocked by Vincent. Vincent eluding that overhand right, and that was eluded by Coltrane as Vincent threw it big. Another 1-2 from Doug Coltrane. We hear the chant of Zeb.
I love that left hand of the body.
This is the most animated that this Memorial Hall Kansas City crowd has been all evening, in full support of Zeb Vincent here in his home city, Kansas City, Kansas. We just saw a moment ago Vincent pounding his own stomach, inviting Coltrane to throw to the body. There's Coltrane to the head. Vincent, a smirk on his face as he took that punch. He also has a smear of blood across his forehead. Jab right back from Vincent. 1-1-2, big flurry out to the body.
Coltrane looks like he got hit in the eye, can't see what's happening.
Overhand right, more big shots from Vincent. 15 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our co-main. Double jab on the entry from Vincent. Coltrane on the overhook, looking to turn. Coltrane long on the jab. See the open hand, there's the right hand getting through from Coltrane. Next stop, round 2. Round number 2. Lead left hook off from scratch to start the second round for Zeb Vincent.
But look, Coltrane, his left eye is still giving him problems.
Coltrane to the body with the right hand. Jab to the body, overhand right, and that drops Zeb Vincent.
Beautiful overhand right. Coltrane can follow that up with a left hook. That's going to be really a big problem for Zeb Vincent.
Overhand left, Vincent hard off of the canvas. Exploding now into the clinch with the left hand. Coltrane off of his back foot.
You can see Coltrane, his left eye still giving him a lot of problems.
Jab to the body from Doug Coltrane. Overhand right, left hand. Vincent trying to reset on his striking line. Jab to the body from Zeb Vincent. Overhand right. Big shot on the entry. Coltrane with the left hand. Double jab overhand right from Vincent. 5 remaining round 2. Jab to the body from Doug Coltrane. Jab to the head. Massive swelling in and around Coltrane's left eye.
I'd really like to see Coltrane land that left hook. That's the punch that is open. That's the punch that's going to do the most damage.
Vincent talking to Coltrane. 40 seconds remaining, round 2 of our co-main.
Look at that right eye is highly open from Coltrane. That's his only eye can see well out of.
Vincent on the turn. Vincent to the body. Coltrane on the overhand right.
After that right, he needs to throw that left hook.
Jab right back. There's the 1-2. Straight punches coming forward for Zeb Vincent. Now into the clinch. Underhook. Snatched by Coltrane. Separation with some difficulty for Nick Barons. Closing stages around 2. The jab from Zeb Vincent. There is the bell. Round number 3. See the high elbow blocks. Now the jab from Zeb Vincent. Big left hook. Coltrane on the feint.
Well, Coltrane needs to throw more feints, keep his opponent guessing, then throw those power shots.
Left hand double, left hand overhand right from Vincent. Not landing, but allows him to do this. Enter. Vincent, you see playing to Coltrane, playing to his big supporters here in his home city, Kansas City, Kansas, to the inside.
2 and 3 points on one judge, 1 point on the other.
Overhand right, half-tie plum now snatched by Doug Coltrane. All 3 Kansas judges seeing round number 2, 10-8 for Coltrane because of the knockdown. On the left hook. Hard jab, then the 2 not there for Coltrane.
Coltrane doing a good job of trying to keep these punches straight right down the pipe. Not seeing much body work done by either fighter.
In the center circle, Coltrane on the feint. There's the entry left hand, overhand right. Vincent closing distance once more to the inside. There's the underhook and the separation. Smart defensive clinch from Coltrane. Wanting to regain space, but closing that space quickly. Zeb Vincent overhand right. Coltrane trying to find the half-time plum, finds the right hand, overhand right to the body. Jab on the entry right hand, there's the 10-second clap. Vincent tantalizingly sticking out his chin on the canvas rule to slip immediately by Nick Barons. Here come the boos. There is the bell as we move to round 4.
You have a 4-point lead, a 1-point lead, and a 2-point lead, all for Doug Coltrane.
Right hand, there's the hook jab from Zeb Vincent. Jab right back from Doug Coltrane.
And that's what Coltrane needs to do. Continue to throw jabs, keep his range, throw that 2 when he needs to. Zeb wants to get inside and make this a dirty rough fight, just like he's doing right now.
Round number 4 of our co-main, and a strong sequence coming forward for Zeb Vincent. Dipping his head, Doug Coltrane, and dipping into the rear right uppercuts of Zeb Vincent. Vincent trying to find a half-tie plum. Right hands on the chin. See the smart posting of Vincent, now a separation from Nick Barons.
Get back to that jab. That's Coltrane. He can't let his opponent come right after him.
Chris, our fighter meeting, Coltrane told us he wanted to be physical in the clinch, but it's Vincent being smart and very physical in the clinch.
Vincent trying to ragdoll his opponent and just manhandle him.
Uppercuts to the body. Shovel uppercut to the head from Coltrane. Vincent walking through that punch. 55 seconds remaining, round 4.
You can
and the chant of Zeb.
You can just see how tired Coltrane is right now. He's trying to just hold on, get through this fight. He's got the knockdown.
Vincent
take it away, boy. They're going to take it away.
The eye.
Oh, I thought they was calling that a push.
Time called by referee Nick Behrens.
Looked like he was calling that a push off and he was going to take away from it. Say Coltrane has got to be careful.
That is a very rare eye poke in BKFC, and now 5 minutes on the timeout injury clock.
And I bet Zeb does not want to take this because Coltrane is dead tired. You cannot let him get a break.
Nick Behrens telling Doug Coltrane, you cannot legally extend your fingers towards the face of your opponent.
This is exactly what Coltrane needed at that point in the fight. Looks like they're going to check out the eye one more time.
Nick Behrens calling for Dr. Matthew Bone. Dr. Avila is on the ring apron, as well as Dr. Bone. So both fighters getting physician assessments.
Over.
The victory for Zeb Vincent and the win of his life.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Nick Behrens, calls a stop to this fight at 1 minute 17 seconds into round number 4. For your winner by TKO, Zeb CWB Vincent.
In the welterweight division, Jake Lindsey versus Elvin Brito.
So even though there is a 3-inch height advantage for Jake Lindsey, he only has a 1-inch reach advantage. It's very even from the tail of the tape.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Sanctioned by the Kansas State Athletic Commission. Chairman Tom Burrows. Executive Director Alejandra Brito. The 3 judges scoring our main event: Kevin Champion, Greg DeVilbiss, Stephen Graham. And the 3rd man inside the squared circle, our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Andrew Glenn. And now, with our bare-knuckle fans watching live worldwide on the BKFC app and Fubo Sports from the legendary Memorial Hall, fight fans of Kansas City, let's knuckle! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears camouflage trimmed in black and gold. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, 165.4 pounds. His overall BKFC record stands at 6 victories opposite 4 defeats. He is the former BKFC World Welterweight Champion. Fighting out of Managua, Puerto Rico. El Bandido, Elvin Brito. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and gold trimmed in white. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 165.8 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 4 victories opposite a single defeat. He is a former World Welterweight title challenger, fighting out of Manhattan, Kansas. Gypsy Jake Lindsay.
Jake Lindsey told us, I cannot wait on Elvin Brito. I have to keep jabbing, keep feinting, keep moving. Round number 1. Black and white trunks for Jake Lindsey. Black and camouflage trunks for Elvin Brito. See that high elbow guard of Elvin Brito.
Such an awkward style to deal with.
And not getting through from Lindsey. Lindsey turning over the right hand, to the body goes Brito, to the body goes Jake Lindsey into the heavy clinch. It's to the body from both men. This is a very active clinch. That's why Andrew Glenn showed the patience. Now the separation from Glenn. Then you see the high elbow guard of Elvin Brito. To the body goes Lindsey. Lindsey on the feint. To the body. Switch of stances then on through for Elvin Brito. Into the clinch.
Elvin is such a difficult guy to prepare for. He fights so unorthodox. He rushes in at different angles. It's so difficult to prepare for him.
On the turn, 60 seconds remaining, round number 1.
And Elvin just punched behind his head.
Last 2 separations, Andrew Glenn has given a soft warning to both fighters. Watch punches to the back of the head. There's the jab to the body from Brito. Rights to the head in the clinch. Heavy on the clinch. That draws the reset from Andrew Glenn. Push away from Lindsey. Switch of stances for Brito. Lindsey, you see the upper body movement up and down, now circling out. Full left hand, overhand right. There's the entry for Elvin Brito.
But you saw Jake Lindsey trying to time that uppercut as Brito came in with that head down. That was one of his keys, he felt like.
Late here, round number 1. It's our main event. Critical fight for both men in the welterweight division. Two of the best 165ers in BKFC, 2 of the best fighters across all divisions in BKFC as we are through the first round. Round number 2. Really to the body goes Elvin Brito. Switch of stances. Back to orthodox. Jab to the body. There's the right hook. Heavy to the inside again. Right hands to the body. There's the turn from Jake Lindsey.
You can see 2 judges giving that first round to Lindsey and 1 for Elvin.
Big step in right hand from Elvin Brito. Lindsey from the half-tie plum. Again active to the body, now to the head. Slight abrasion under Jake Lindsey's right eye. Jab to the body from Elvin Brito.
It's that jab to the body. It's that jab to the body that's giving Jake Lindsey problems because he doesn't see that overhand right coming.
See very slight swelling under Brito's left eye. Lindsey on the 1-2. And the 1 went to the body of Elvin Brito. Andrew Glenn just telling both fighters, you've got to work out of them. Right hand on the turn, didn't fully land. Lindsey to the mid-range, switch of stances. Brito continuing to flow freely. Ortho southpaw, ortho southpaw. There's the underhook from Jake Lindsey. That gets the separation from Andrew Glenn. 40 seconds remaining, round 2. The upper body movement once more for Jake Lindsey. Chest to chest, there's the underhook. Baseball back grip for Elvin Brito. Tried to get the separation, didn't get it from Andrew Glenn.
Well, those punches were being landed by Lindsey. That's why the referee let that go. You have an active clinch. If you land punches, you can let it go.
3 jab from Jake Lindsey. Heavy on the head goes Elvin Brito. Brito now from the half-tie plum. Lindsey continuing the throw with the right hand. Brito rights to the body as well. Turn from Elvin Brito. Andrew Glenn trying to keep this fight moving. Overhand right. There's the level change. Overhook now from Elvin Brito. Again in the clinch. We move to round 3. Round number 3. Forward up from scratch to start the 3rd round, Jake Lindsey. Lindsey off the jab. Lindsey to the mid-range. Lindsey trying to turn up the temperature here to start round number 3. Back to the body from Elvin Brito.
Elvin does a very good job of keeping you at bay by leaping in with that jab to the body, but then the overhand right is always there.
And that high elbow block, the high elbow guard of Elvin Brito.
And this is where Lindsey does his best work inside.
Clever turn from Elvin Brito. That was effective overhook from Jake Lindsey. That gets the separation from Andrew Glenn. 1:15 remaining, round number 3 of our main event. With the right hand, the jab from Lindsey. There's the left hook, overhand right entry from Elvin Brito. Going the right hand on the turn, the flurry to the body, now the right hook from Jake Lindsey. Right hand on the step in, there was the rear right uppercut from Lindsey.
The punch he's been really trying to target, that uppercut. He feels like Elvin leaves his head down. All he has to do is time it, but that's difficult to do.
This is an exceedingly even fight. 45 seconds remaining, round 3. Lindsey on the double jab. Hook getting through, overhead right off the mark. Brito now resetting heavy front shoulder into the clinch.
Step back, let him go. Step back clean. All the way.
25 seconds remaining, third round. More swelling under the right eye of Jake Lindsey. Significant swelling under the left eye of Elvin Brito.
Both guys use a very similar strategies. A lot of left jabs to the body, followed by the overhand right.
Lindsey eluding that long jab of Elvin Brito. Brito on the stepping right hand, left hook, now the uppercut with the right hand from Lindsey just before the bell that ends the third round. The 3 Kansas judges in favor of Jake Lindsey as we start round number 4.
Elvin has to have a sense of urgency at this point, because if he goes down one more, only way to get even a draw would be a knockdown then.
Switch of stances again for Brito. Coming forward off the right hand, another overhand right. Into the mid-range. Stopped on the jab by Brito, now to the inside. And the baseball back grip from Elvin Brito. Gets the separation from Andrew Glenn.
Good uppercut by Jake Lindsey.
Lindsey jab to the body. Lindsey looking for the entry angle. Jab to the body once more. Overhand right.
Oh, that one did some damage.
Lindsey big uppercuts on the inside. That turns Elvin Brito. Brito coming forward, took that right uppercut from Lindsey flush.
Step back, let him go. Step back.
That was a good flurry for Jake Lindsey. Elvin's got to do something different to change the pace this round.
Lindsey just missing with the right hook. 50 seconds remaining, round 4. Naked right hand not there for Brito. Lindsey on the turn, Brito on the left hook. Once again, Lindsey continuing to throw. Call of knuckle up from Andrew Glenn. Right back into the clinch for both fighters.
Break. Step back. Don't hit him in the back of the head,
Separation from Glenn.
Knuckle up.
Lindsey on the feint step. To the body from Brito, overhand right. Hard entry from Elvin Brito. There's the turn. That's ruled a slip.
Corner telling Elvin he's got to stay on him the rest of this round if he wants to get this.
To the body. And to the body with the jab goes Jake Lindsey. Throwing the right hand. There's a big uppercut. Lindsey on the inside, driving pressure as we move to the 5th and final round. 5th and final round of our main event. Switch of stances at the scratch line as we start the 5th round for Elvin Brito. Jake Lindsey coming forward off the jab.
Elvin has to step on the gas. He's got to get a knockdown.
Hard jab from Lindsey. Right to the body from Elvin Brito.
These body shots are great, but that's probably not going to earn you a knockdown. Just one punch at a time. You can go to the body, but you got to come back right away with the left hand or left hook to the top. Andrew
Glenn telling Jake Lindsey, don't upper body wrestle and turn your opponent. There's the hard entry on the 1-2 from Elvin Brito. See on the counter on the uppercut, left hook. Lindsey trying to snatch the half tie plump to the body. Now to the head for Jake Lindsey. 1:10 remaining, 5th and final round. 2-1 thrown by Elvin Brito. With the straight one, the jab to the body from Jake Lindsey, right hand.
Good right hand by Jake Lindsey.
Brito again looking for the explosive entry. Good pulls from Jake Lindsey here in round number 5. We saw the effective pulls as well from Lindsey in round 4. Lindsey on the duck under the turn left hand. Clean right hand from Jake Lindsey.
I'm really impressed with that right hand, but also Elvin Brito's ability to take that.
30 seconds remaining in this fight. A jab again from Brito. Brito on the hook to the body. Left hands to the body from Jake Lindsey. Stretch drive now. There's the right hand from Lindsey. That lands clean to the head. Brito from the half-tie plug. The fighters uppercuts to the body. The overhook from Elvin Brito.
Stop. Step back, step back.
And more separation from Andrew Glenn. One more entry for Elvin Brito. The turn from Lindsey. And that is the end of our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 49-46 to the winner by unanimous decision, Gypsy Jake Lindsay.